Here we are again. Daily puzzle. 26th of August, white to move. Plenty of pieces on the board. Let us take a look. What do we have? Looks harder this time. Okay, queen to g7 doesn't work. I'll just get taken. That rook and queen are both covering the same square on f8. But it's being protected by his queen and rook, and to some extent king. But I see the knight can move to e6 to either remove a defender of the square or attack the f8 square. So I think it's a combination between those, to be honest with you. I'm not going to worry too much about the d1 knight at this point. I think that's just there to protect b2, sorry. So let's take another look in that corner. How would it go? Are we starting with... What are we starting with? I'm probably going to be starting with a check with a rook, because we've got a battery of rooks. So that could be something I need to consider. So it's just going to be the order in which these checks are delivered. I was looking at queen takes h7, but that's definitely not... Or is it? Or is it? No. Queen takes pawn, queen takes queen. Rook to f7 check. No, I think the king can eventually run away. Okay. So let's go back to our original plan of getting something on f8. It's being attacked 1, 2, 3 times, defended twice, and then somehow get our knight in the mix at some point. Okay. Is it going to be... Is it going to be... It's not knight takes that pawn on e6 to attack the rook on d8. I'm sure it's not that. So I think it's probably going to be a check with the rook. Rook takes. I'm running out of pieces. Is it rook to f7 attacking the queen? And the queen has to move? I don't think it's that. Oh, so many pieces. Right, let's figure this out. Let's figure this out. Long distance call. Sounds like it's definitely got something to do with these rooks. So if the queen delivers... Yeah, let's just go through the options, I guess. So, queen to f8. Rook takes, queen takes, rook takes, king takes. And then what? Knight takes pawn on e6 after all that. Check. That does not seem worth it. That is definitely not worth it. Or is the first move the knight? Maybe the first move is creating the threat. A knight to e6. Because then it takes away the defender of the queen of f8. So is that what we think it is? I don't think you can deliver a check with that, or checkmate anyway. Okay, maybe it's knight takes e6, queen takes, and then queen takes h7. I think that's mate. However, I'm assuming there's something else. So if, it's not mate because I've moved the knight. Okay. So knight takes e6, queen takes. Then rook to f8, rook takes, then queen takes. That only works if once I move my knight, the queen actually takes me. So if the knight goes to e6, what can black do? I think it must be that, but it's not. It'd be really disappointing if it's not that. Oh, reset. That was annoying. I thought I'd figured it out. I knew it was going to happen. Do I just trade the queen? Queen takes pawn, queen takes queen. Knight takes queen. King takes knight. Check with my rook. That's nothing, is it? And more to the point, I've just seen that dark squared bishop is causing some serious issues on b2. And I think the queen is coming down anyway to a3 for some not nice things to happen. So I think I'm just delivering checks, aren't I? Okay, well, we've got that established. So who's delivering the check? The queen or the rooks? So what is it? Okay, rook to f8. Rook takes. Oh, maybe the knight is the last piece to attack that square. Let's try it. I got that far, and then the knight. That's not a check though. Is this what I calculated in the beginning? Oh, it's not. It cannot be. Queen. That I'm not accepting that as me solving it. It ended up being a process of deduction. I kind of looked at that idea at the end, but by no means am I accepting that as a puzzle solved by me. Annoying. Another one I'm going to need to look at in more detail. That's disappointing. Okay, well, the puzzles continue till tomorrow.